hi there. Let's try and adjust this properly. Close that. Good. Right. Let's see if I can sort myself out and get the live chat up on my computer. That would help, wouldn't it? Can I remember what I'm doing? There we are. Live chat. Oh, there's my face. There we go. Disgusting. Hello everyone. How goes the day? Oh man. I am still a bit sniffly, so apologies, but it was driving me insane not doing anything, so here we are. Hello Paul. I am better than I was a few days ago. Still not 100%, I'm still quite sick, but oh well, what can you do? 15 people here already, that's kind of exciting. Hello everyone. Hello Knight. My knight in shining armour, I'm guessing. I'm also quickly going to check the Patreon message I got the other day. So I'm trying to keep on top of all my Patreon requests. Dead Like Me, Pirate, and Stephen. I have a long list of Patreon stuff to get through now for the $10 people. So make a note of that while I'm here and actively doing something. Let's see. Hello Claire. Hello Deb. Hey man, just popping in to say yo before I got to get back to work. That's fair enough. Keep working hard. My life would suck with that. Yeah. Thank you. It's such a good song. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a live stream because I'm just still not feeling particularly great. But with the live stream, I can just chat nonsense and not really have to like concentrate on, you know, plots and characters and analysing stuff. So here I am. I literally woke up like this. A cold. I had headache, I had a cold, blocked nose, sore throat. I couldn't stand for more than a couple of seconds without my legs just like giving way. I was feeling tired all the time. But now it's just more coughs and sniffles, so I'm definitely on the mend, but man, it was awful for a couple of days. Like, I spent 18 hours in bed on like the first day it really hit me. It was awful. So yeah, caught my cold. I just realised your glasses are really similar to a pair my husband has. They look good on him too. Yours look good on you too. Thank you. Yeah. I always get people asking like, why didn't you just get contacts? But I don't know. I don't like how I look without glasses. So, I mean, I barely like what I look, I barely like how I look with glasses, but I don't know. It seems weird when I take my glasses off and like, you gross. Drink plenty of water, that's what I always say for everything. Yeah, I've gone through so much water the last couple of days. That was flu. It was indeed, Nanny. Glasses are cool like bow ties. They are, very true. Bow ties are cool. And I'm having Doctor Who feelings. I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I did the other day. Like, oh, could not tell you. I'm very eager to get back to recording stuff though. I did record some Sims yesterday. I managed to get through that just about. I am tempted to start on some Patreon stuff tonight if I feel a bit better. Cause I've picked up quite a bit the last like 24 hours. You don't need to fully convert to contacts. I have a friend who goes 50-50 between glasses and contacts. Yeah, I don't like the idea of never, you know, just having glasses on or not. I just don't like the idea of not wearing glasses really. So yes, I'm going to get the chat up on my phone now. So I don't have to keep looking away at the laptop to read my comments. This much talking won't make things worse for your throat. Throat's fine now. It's just coughing and spluttering. My sore throat went away a couple of days ago, thankfully. It was really bad for a while. George Alexander, OMG, my darling. Hello, sending good vibes. Thank you, George. But yeah, the throat was really bad for a while. I didn't get to sleep till like 6 AM one night. and I was just lying in bed for like 7 hours, just like, kill me. And it was just horrendous, but definitely gotten better, thank God. But yeah, that was fun. Winter is here, I guess, even though it's like my favourite season, but I always get ill this time of year anyway. Last couple of years I've obviously just started like a new year at uni, so it's like, oh, it's just fresh as flu. But couldn't even escape it this year, but there we are. What can you do? What can you do? 28 of you, my goodness. It's kind of insane. Hope you feel better. I've been coughing for months, not fun. Yeah, it's just the coughing it's at a point where it's just annoying now. Do you have someone pampering you when you felt worse? My dad was there to be a bit sympathetic and buy every set of tablets under the sun, which was very nice of him. But he's also kind of been keeping his distance because then, you know, he'd catch it otherwise. Nice to see you too, Yara. Hello, Ariella. Have to go to class, just popped in to say hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Lazy Bookworm. Lazy Bookworm's such a good name. I like that username. I'm basically a lazy bookworm. Maybe we all are, deep down inside. I keep getting notifications quicker on the iPad than the chat. It's a bit annoying, but there we are. It's springtime here, and we've still got viruses going around. Just getting over a nasty bug myself. 2 weeks of phlegmy hell, followed by another 4 weeks of blah. Big mood. Hopefully I don't have it for much longer. I'm definitely on the mend, I can feel it. The tiredness went away after a couple of days, but my goodness. Hope you get to feeling better quickly. Thank you, Martha. But yes, how is everyone else? Is anyone else as sick as I've been? Hopefully not. I'll get back to stuff soon. Hopefully I'll be feeling a lot better tomorrow, so I can do the Once Upon a Time. Need to get back on that. I'd like to know your editing process. I mean, you do it so fast. Sometimes it's the same day you make the reaction. That's literally how it works. Yeah, I watch the thing, and as I'm watching it, my iPad's like recording the picture-in-picture. Unless it fails, then that does delay it for a bit. Then yeah, if it's a full reaction that I need to upload to Patreon, I'll edit that first and get that uploaded. Then I have to wait for that to finish before I can edit it down, but I'll do that as soon as that's done. So that takes a couple of hours normally to upload onto Patreon. And then yeah, quickly skim through it, cut it down when I see myself talking. If it's over 10 minutes, cut it down again and upload it. So it takes about 4 or 5 hours of video, I would say. Lots of comments. I feel behind on things. Did you watch the Walking Dead premiere? I just watched it myself last night. I did. My reaction's up on the channel. Check it out. I really enjoyed it. Although I think it's currently blocked in a few places actually. Maybe that's why you can't see it. It's always the premieres for Walking Dead are always nightmares when I get blocked. But my original, the 100-411 reaction got unblocked, so that's good. But hopefully they'll unblock my Walking Dead. It's blocked in a couple of countries at the minute. Martha, that's my friend. Oh, okay. I had a fever last week and I'm still having coughing fits. Hope you feel better. Thank you very much. Bookworms Unite. Who are your favourite authors? Do you like Harry Potter? I love Harry Potter. Favourite authors? I mean, because I'm obsessed with Shadowhunters, Cassandra Clare's definitely up there. Ali Kennan, I was a big fan of her when I was in school. Do I have any favourite authors? Outside of that, I lean just towards like the franchises themselves as opposed to authors really. But yeah, those two definitely I was kind of obsessed with for a while. I like Charlie Higson as well actually. Hi Liam, feeling crappy in October. It's a time-honoured British tradition. That's very true. That is a good point. Nice to be available for a live. I really enjoy your videos, bud. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Marcus. I'm glad you enjoy them. A little girl I tutor was a coughing, sniffling mess yesterday, so I'm just waiting to see if I'm in the clear. Oh, well, hopefully you're going to be fine. Isn't it too much work for one day? Too many hours? Yes, but I do it anyway. Did you know if you sleep with your bed head side facing north, you could develop to control your dreams no more like it was reality, as in Inception, but obviously just dream, but more vibrant than usual. Well, I never remember my dreams anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. Do you watch Riverdale? I just watched it and bawled my eyes out. I tweeted about this earlier. I gave up on it about halfway through season 2 because it just got a bit too silly for me. But I did watch the premiere just today actually, and oh my god, did I cry! Really, really sad. I think they did a very good job as a tribute for Luke. To be fair, it was a very, very well done episode, I thought. So yeah, I don't watch it anymore, but yeah, I did watch the premiere for this season. Check out Terry Goodkind. Do you like those books? I will make a note of that. Has something to do with the North Magnetic Field and our brainwaves. Interesting. I love authors Nalini Singh and Ilona Andrews, if anyone's heard of them. I don't think I've heard of them. My feel crap TV is Buffy every time. Oh, I understand. If I feel blue, I always just Google pictures of Willow. Definitely didn't have her as a screensaver for a while. Are you taking suggestions for new shows now, or you're all set for the time being? I'm all set for ever. I don't know. It's going to be a long while. I haven't taken requests really for a very, 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 very long time. So I'm doing too many shows as it is, so I'm definitely not going to be adding any more for now. We'll see what happens though. It's because I started loads of shows at the same time that have so many seasons. It just takes so long. But we'll have to wait and see. If I catch up to the 100 soon, we'll have to wait and see. Do you have polls to suggest new next reactions? Because I just want to push Jericho, a TV show. Not at the minute, because I'm not looking to start anything new. Do you have a movie or show that you like to watch when you're not feeling well? For me, it's Gilmore Girls. It makes me laugh a lot and has this cozy look that just feels good to me. Friends, How I Met Your Mother, those kind of comedies really. Impractical Jokers, I like. That gives me quite a bit of a laugh. Movies? I don't really know if I have any feel-good movies. Only like Christmas films around Christmas time. That's kind of the only time I actively seek out, oh yeah, I need to watch that film. Good idea not to overdo. Yeah, I don't want to push it too much, because then it's just more and more people in different fandoms like, where's the next reaction coming out? And I'm like, I'm sorry. Hello, acting her reaction. Jericho's a good shout, but he's too busy. He is. I love when I see you comment on other Buffy reactors videos. What episode are you most excited to see their reactions to? I don't know. I guess all the big ones, really. I would be quite interested in seeing them all like get to season 4, like Introvert reacts, and see what her opinion is on all like the stuff with like Riley and things like that. And obviously the big ones like The Wish and Hush. And they're always fun to see new things too. But yeah, I like supporting other Buffy reactors and stuff. I think it's good fun. When in doubt, rewatch AOS. Yes, I'm doing that now anyway for a series I started. Check out the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. guide I did for the pilot. Only just got unblocked after a month of fighting, but there we are. So yeah, I want to carry on with those. But yeah, rewatching AOS is always a good shout. Hey, Bastion, Seattle, ooh, fun. Hello, Federica. Has there ever been a moment where you've rage quit a show you were watching, like a character death or plot point has just made you go, nope, I quit? I don't know, I don't think so. Even if there's something I absolutely despise, I always stick it out to like the end of an episode, I think, and then be like, okay, then I'm not going to watch anymore, like I did with Riverdale. But yeah, I don't tend to do that. I think it's very, very rare I'll like stop watching a show altogether, even if I do think the quality's gone down a bit. What was your inspiration for starting your reaction channel, and what do you think is your biggest goal at the moment? My inspiration was I started the channel, I was in a really bad place mentally, which is nice to talk about because I think it's like Mental Health Awareness Day today, isn't it? So look after yourselves, everyone. And I just kind of wanted an escape from that. And I just moved into uni not long. And I'd been watching like Blind Wave and Seska Says and stuff like that. And I was like, maybe I could give that a go. And it just went from there, really. I wasn't expecting to take off in the way it really has. But, ooh, what was the other question in there? What do you think's your biggest goal? To reach 5k at the minute. We're pretty close. Last time I checked, we were like 12 or so away from 5,000 subscribers, which is kind of crazy. That was my goal for the end of the year, was 5,000. So, yeah, hopefully we'll make that. My feel-good film is probably When Harry Met Sally or Speed. I'm cheesy. I don't think I've seen them. I don't know. Is When Harry Met Sally one of the ones with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan? Because aren't they in like a couple of different films together? I can't remember which one of those I've seen though. Liam only likes Liam's reactions. Liamception. Liam Catson, of course. Watch his reactions. You actually convinced me to start Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I never got a chance to watch despite watching all Whedon stuff. Oh, cool. I hope you enjoy it. When I'm feeling ill, I like to watch cheesy chick flicks. Hello, Holly. My feel-good show is Supernatural. Excited for tonight's premiere too. Yes, final season. All the shows are ending, aren't they? Blimey. Oh, excitement for Blind Wave. It's a big mood. It's true, you're almost at 5,000. Yeah, it snuck up on me. I didn't realise we were this close until I checked yesterday. So I don't tend to check numbers really. I only ever like actively check when Dad's like, how many subscribers have you got now? I'm like, I don't know, Dad. Pause this to make sure I'm subscribed. I'll be honest, I started watching reaction channels when I wasn't in a great place mentally. It makes you feel connected, like watching TV on the sofa with friends. Exactly, yeah, that's what I found as well, in my experience. I get a lot of comments saying when they watch my reactions, it feels like watching with a friend, which I think is very, very nice. Clueless is my feel-good movie. I love young Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd's always young. He's looked the same for like 700 years. He'll be with us long after we're all gone. He'll still be making Ant-Man 70 or something when he... It's good to hear you're feeling good about it. Have you watched Teen Wolf? I have not, no. I do like... What's his name? I think his character is called Styles. I like that actor. I liked him in Maze Runner. So I probably would watch it for him because I'm a big fan of him. Dylan O'Brien, I think. But yeah, I feel like I might be a bit too teen for me, so I'm not quite sure if I want to check it out. I feel like I got like 5 minutes into the pilot and then got distracted by something and never went back to it. It's cute your dad is interested. Yeah, he's very proud, bless him. He's very, very supportive. Subscribed, good to hear, Marcus. Teen Wolf would be a good reaction show when you finish Buffy and Angel. Dylan O'Brien is the best. Awesome. Liam, you're like my TV watching friends who never bring snacks. Yeah, I only bring snacks for myself. It's true. Will you be reacting to the third Walking Dead show when it airs in spring next year? I'm undecided. I haven't actually watched the trailer yet because I'm probably going to do a reaction to the trailer. I haven't watched that yet. But I don't know, I just don't want it to be an overabundance of Walking Dead on my channel, so I'm really not sure yet. I'll probably definitely react to the pilot, and if I like it, I'll probably carry on. But we'll have to wait and see. Sometimes it's just nice to... Well, I've never had the experience of watching a Walking Dead show and not having to like film reactions to it and then edit it, because literally every Walking Dead universe episode I've reacted to. So I'll have to wait and see if I want to have that same experience again with this show, or if I just want to watch it at my own time. I'll have to wait and see. When Harry Met Sally is with Meg Ryan, but not Tom Hanks. Oh, okay. Billy Crystal. Then I haven't seen that one then. I've definitely watched... I think it might have been You've Got Mail? Is that Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan? I don't know. But there we are. Feel good watching and watching in general. Hercules, Xena, Buffy, and Angel. Good choices, I would assume. I started to watch your reactions to cheer myself between exams. Oh, good luck with your exams. Exams are tough. Watching reaction channels is for the same reason the Doctor takes companions. You get your joy back when you see it through someone's eyes for their first time. That is a very good point. I quite like that comparison. I think I have a weird notion of what a feel-good movie is. Mine are The Wicker Man, Suspiria, The Exorcist, Walt Disney's Fantasia, Rocky Horror, and Tron. I'm reacting to The Exorcist soon, aren't I? It might have been you. Oh yeah, it was you, Claire, wasn't it, who requested that, the director's cut. So he's track that down. That's definitely on my list. I'm getting to it eventually. So yeah, that should be interesting. I have to go now, but feel better. Bye, Liam. Bye, guys. Thank you for stopping by, acting her reaction. There's a third Walking Dead show. There is one coming out soon. I think it's about a group of kids. So yeah, it could be interesting. Hello, Stephen. Hope you're feeling better. Thanks to you, I started watching The 100. Awesome. Hope you enjoy it. The first couple of episodes are very like CW teen show, but then it becomes quite wonderful. Depending on whether or not you want your heart ripped out. It is You've Got Mail, okay. I think you would like Teen Wolf if you like supernatural TV shows. Okay, I might like it then. Are you doing any Halloween themed reactions? Maybe, if people request it, maybe. I could easily get The Exorcist filmed in time for Halloween, but I don't know if I'm going to upload that to YouTube. I've also got a request to do the Buffy movie, which I'll be doing very, very soon. And I'll probably do a YouTube edit for that, but obviously 10 minutes of a long film isn't going to be much on YouTube, but it's the best I can do, unless it gets blocked. But yeah, I do like kind of holiday themed reactions and stuff like that. I've already planned what I'm doing for Christmas, so that's exciting. Thanks for saving me from lying in bed unable to sleep. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, I hope you can get some sleep soon, Chris. Thank you for stopping by. I gave up on The 100 and Walking Dead after a while. That's fair. It's not for everyone. Grimm would be worth watching when you finish Buffy and Angel if you haven't already seen it. It was done by the same people that produced Angel. I've seen it, I'm afraid, but it's very, very good. Yeah, I binged that a few years back. Haunting of Hill House. I've gotten a few requests to do that, but again, it's just another new show, and I don't really want to do that yet. I'll have to wait and see though. Did you watch Battlestar Galactica, the newer one? No, I haven't seen any of that kind of stuff. My friend Connor has been badgering me to do it, start it, but I haven't had time. I think Greek would be good to react to or just watch because it's hilarious. I've never heard of that. A great thing to react to would be the original Buffy pilot before they cast Alison Hannigan. It's on YouTube and it's very interesting. Yeah, I've seen like images of like the original Willow and stuff, so I'll probably get around to that as well. I'm really happy that you've started doing video essays. You're good at it. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, I hated editing that because I don't like listening to myself back. I was like the entire time I was editing that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. thing, but I had a lot of fun doing that, and I was really happy with how it turned out. So I'll definitely be carrying on with that. And I just wanted to start doing very different things on the channel and not just be, just doing reactions all the time. So that's why I started doing games and video essays as well. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying them, and there'll definitely be more to come. So yes. I just got an email from YouTube informing me that I'm live. I knew that, YouTube. Thank you. Somehow, I was aware that I was live streaming. I don't know how. Every time people don't click like, a kitten dies. Oh no. I'll check on mine. Oh no, she's fine. She's just in the conservatory next to me, just staring at a plant. So she'll probably try and eat it. She likes eating plants, which isn't great because then she just throws them up over my feet. But what can you do? Totally agree with Haunting of Hill House as a must-watch. Yeah, I have been tempted by it, but are there like lots of jump scares in it? Because I'm not good with jump scares. And if you've seen my Man of Medan playthrough, you know that. Okay, back to work. See you later. Feel better soon, mate. Thank you, Paul. Thanks for stopping by. phone, load some comments. I know there are new ones. I know it didn't catch on in the UK, but I wonder if you've ever seen Mystery Science Theatre 3000. I have not, no. I do not know what that is. No one beats this Willow, so I'm ecstatic that Alison got the role. Well, I'm ecstatic too. I will be interested in seeing that kind of different Willow. Because I instantly fell in love with her when I watched the pilot of Buffy, so be interested to see what's going on with the original casting. Are you watching the new DC TV season? I am, yes. I haven't watched Flash yet, but I do plan on watching those. And I do think I am going to do reactions to Crisis on Infinite Earth, and probably the final episode of Arrow as well. I did do a few reactions to Arrow in season 6, but they didn't really do very well, so I just deleted them. But I might do a similar thing for like the last episode of Arrow, like I did for Gotham. Just reacted to the last episode of it. Have you seen an episode of American Horror Story? I have not, no. But I like quite a few of the actors in it. I'm a huge fan of Darren Criss. I think he's fantastic. And I believe he's in an episode or 2 of a season. Have you watched True Blood or Vampire Diaries? I have not seen either of those, no. But I do know quite a bit about, I think, Vampire Diaries. So yeah. Let's say the first Willow was more physically accurate for the role. Interesting. There are jump scares in Haunting of Hill House, but not in every episode and not constantly. Oh, that might be alright then. You'll love Flash 601, they knocked it out of the park. Good. I'm excited. I feel like they really do need to like build up to Crisis, and I'm very, very excited for that. Like, all the stuff they've been releasing for Crisis is very, very exciting. Yeah, that's going to be quite something, I think. Quite a special thing. It was actually kind of the Arrowverse in general that really got me like really invested in TV, I think, properly. Because I didn't watch Arrow live when it started in the UK. But just before season 2 started, like probably like the 2 months before season 2 premiered in the UK, they were like showing 2 episodes of Arrow every week on like a Wednesday night or something, whatever it was. And that's when I actually kind of started watching the show and got addicted to it from then. And ever since then, I've watched the Arrowverse live, from season 2 of Arrow onwards. So yeah, when Flash got cast and everything, it was very, very exciting. And I'd already seen Grant Gustin in stuff like Glee and everything like that, so I was aware of him. So I followed the Flash as well. Magicians are great too. Elliot all the way. I've heard the Magicians is very good. According to Joss, Willow was recast because the original performance was too confident. That'd be interesting to see like a really confident Willow right from the get-go. You know, we've seen like confident Willow since then, but I suppose in the pilot, it's not where can you go. She's already confident in the pilot, I suppose. Magicians is awesome. Okay. As far as I know, True Blood is a no-go for reactors. It's Showtime and they're horrible for copyright strikes. Yeah. Some shows are really bad for that. Breaking Bad's always kind of like, ooh. I feel like they've gotten better with Breaking Bad in recent years, but it put me off doing Breaking Bad reactions for a very long time because they shut down channels, you know, with that much warning on Breaking Bad before. I'm not a good person to watch horror, haha, but I ended up loving Hill House despite the jumps. Yeah, if there's like good character stuff layered around the horror, then it would be alright. One interesting thing about Whedon shows is that it seems like the writers form the characters to fit the actors. You can really see that with the 2 Willows. Anya is a good example too. Okay. True Blood would be tough for YouTube, but I'd love to see reactions for it someday, maybe Patreon. That's one way to go about it. The original Willow was also overweight, and Joss prefers his actress to be very small and thin. Oh, okay, Joss. I thought Willow actress was changed because the original actress played the nerdiness and insecurity or depressed and like she hated herself, but Alison played it cute and happy and they loved that. Have you seen an episode of Lost? I have not, no. But I do know how it ends, so that might spoil reaction somewhat. But it's hard to kind of, not find out about how Lost ends, because it was so controversial, wasn't it? Then again, I like a lot of controversial endings sometimes. Yeah, Joss is not as feminist as he is portrayed. Well, let's not get into that, shall we? Joss wanted a thin and fragile actor for Tara, but Marty loved Amber. Okay. I suppose that's testament to Amber then, isn't it, really? What's it up to? I'm live streaming. What about you? Nothing really at the minute, just trying not to cough my guts up. But yeah, I'm home alone at the minute. Dad's out with some friends. I think it's like a birthday thing. So I've got the house to myself for tonight. So yeah, I'll probably make some tea, play some video games, force my cat to love me, the usual. Is the audio a bit quiet for anyone else or just me? I do not know. I mean, I've got it on mute, so it's very quiet for me, but I don't know what I could really do about that, I'm afraid. Can you leave the stream up? Hello, Liam. Hello, Alan. Well, the stream automatically uploads itself to YouTube, I think, after it's done, so it'll be up to watch. Home Alone, time to set some traps. Yeah, maybe not the best idea, because I know I'd forget and just get tricked into them, so. Plus, I'm not as clever as Kevin. Like, that kid was a psychopath. Have some soup and rest up, Liam. Get well soon. I do intend on having some soup later, so there you go. My life would suck without you, indeed. Indeed it would. But thank you. You guys are killing kittens by not clicking like. Like Spike! Yeah, should we see? I mean, according to this, there's 13 likes at the minute, but I don't know if I've refreshed that in a while. That's exciting. I feel like there's something different with live streams as opposed to like normal videos. It's like I got a lot of comments like not long ago. I think someone just discovered my channel. It was like, oh my god, your like to dislike ratio is insane. I was like, don't complain. I don't want that to change. What videos are we getting next? Get well soon. I've got a Sims that will probably come out tonight because I'm editing that at the minute, but it took me an hour and 45 minutes to record the next one. So, so yeah, there'll be that. And then it'll probably be Once Upon a Time after that once I'm feeling 100% again. Because I don't want to film reactions particularly unless I'm like really feeling better. But when they'll get published, who knows? Do you like wrestling? What do you think about The Rock? I'm not really big on wrestling, really. So I think The Rock is good in some of the films he's in. I want to tell you to watch the ending cast list for a specific Angel episode, since your reaction to who a specific actor is would be priceless. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Your cat is adorable. What is her name? We have a black cat named Ligella Norson? Ligella. Well, I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong, but there we are. After my favourite Edgar Allan Poe story, and a tabby and white cat named Bella. They are very spoiled babies. My cat's called Millie, and actually, it will be 7 years since we got her in 5 days, so there we are. We got her when she was like 4 weeks old, I think. I think she was a rescue, saved her from a farm. So yes. Alexis Denisov is in the music video for I Got My Mind Set on You. Okay. What's been your favourite movie of the year so far? It's a very question. I mean, I loved Joker. I thought that was stunning. Just the character stuff he did in that was insane. What else? Endgame, of course, was great. But the more we've kind of learned about like cutscenes and stuff like that ever since it came out, I've been like, they could have improved it a bit. But, you know, it's still very ambitious what they managed to achieve with that. So I did really love it. And Spider-Man Far From Home I really enjoyed as well. That had one of my favourite scenes in the entire MCU. What other films have I seen? Could never really remember. It Chapter 2 was pretty fun. Although I preferred the first one, so I don't think it's like my absolute favourite. Toy Story 4 was pretty good. But the more I've thought on that, I feel like they didn't really need to do it. But it was still good. But yeah, probably either Joker or Endgame. I had a cat called Cat. That's fair enough. Daryl Dixon has a dog called Dog in Walking Dead. I kind of liked Infinity War more than Endgame. So did I. I agree with you there. I think Infinity War was a better film than Endgame overall. Good job on your Shield guide. Are you already working on the next one? I am, yes. I've watched the episode and made notes. I just need to turn those notes into a script. And then when, you know, I don't cough every 10 seconds and my voice isn't anymore, I'll record the audio for it. So yes. You should make a Marvel tier list. I would kind of like to do something like that. But again, that's just like inviting people to hate. I'm like, do I really want to do that? Because I have some very unpopular opinions with the MCU. But yeah, maybe one day. I like the dog's name is Dog. Yeah, I like the fact that it's such a Daryl thing to just call the dog Dog. And it makes a lot of sense, you know. What is the most British thing you've ever caught yourself doing? Probably, there have definitely been several occasions I've had, you know, like a cup of tea and cake while watching Great British Bake Off. That's happened a few times. I've been on like a boat tour kind of thing where they had like cream teas and we were debating like, do you put the jam or the cream on first? And I was like, what the hell are we talking about? Stuff like that, basically. Oh, to be British. What are we like? Do you keep a monster Liam inside a music box? No. I did like that they explored with Inescapable how Gemma was kind of keeping all like her traumas and stuff locked away, because that's very true to her character. So I like that they really addressed that for the first time, really, with that. Wait, they still call it Great British Bake Off. Why not just Bake Off? Well, you know, they're called Great Britain as well. Why not just Britain? It's a British thing, I guess. We have Great British Sewing Bee and all sorts of stuff going on now. Before I go to bed, I put mint drops for inhaler. Oh God, more comments. Mint drops for inhaler on my bed. It helps with the coughing. It calms lungs and throat. Maybe I understand what I was trying to write. Okay. Spoilers for Walking Dead season 4 or 5. Only couple I shipped was Daryl and Beth, and I liked the idea of those two together. But also Daryl and Connie. I'm kind of obsessed. Have you been watching Mark Ward's channel for Buffy reactions? I don't think so. I feel like I recognise the name. I might have checked out like one very briefly, but I haven't seen many. You can say simply splendid. Splendid. That's the ticket. Jolly good show. Jam first. I think I put jam first as well. I think. Because I don't like that much jam in it. I prefer all the cream, so yes. My cat just stepped on the keyboard and typed a bunch of crosses by mistake. I think she might be a secret Buffy fan. Yeah, my cat does that quite a bit as well. I think she purposely knows what she's doing as well. She stopped me recording some gameplay once. She just stepped on the thing. I was like, can't believe you've done this. Hello to Shanshu in fiction. I just want you to know that I love and appreciate you watching my favourite TV show in the world, Angel. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed them. Thank you very much. Shilin wants you to bake. I know, but what? And it's a disaster and it takes so long to edit. And The Walking Dead premiered Sunday, yeah? Did you do a reaction? I did, but it is blocked in some countries, so maybe that's why you haven't seen it. I put a dispute in. But if not, I'll just edit a bit out and try again. Which I did with the 100 last week, but even the original got unblocked now, so hopefully don't unblock it. But I had a lot of trouble with Fear the Walking Dead this season and reactions getting blocked, and they didn't approve any of my disputes, even though I was like using like 8 minutes of footage, which is kind of annoying, but there we are. Yeah, like them too. That's why she's going to die for sure. Oh, don't say that. If Connie dies, I'm out. Make a pumpkin pie next, maybe. I wouldn't even know where to begin. All 3 of them on Mark Ward have the hots for Xander, and they haven't reached Go Fish yet. Oh my god, they're screwed with that scene where he walks in the pool. Oh my goodness. Do you ever have fun confusing non-British people with rhyming slang? Us Aussies have our own rhyming slang too, but not many folks use it these days. I don't really use the slang myself, to be honest, because that's more like just a Cockney thing, isn't it? So, I don't know. Honestly, I would get confused myself over what most of the slang means, because I'm just like, I have no idea. Double-decker buses, red phone booths, Queen's Guard, tea, fish and chips. Yes, basically. Although I don't think fish and chips even started in Britain, did it? In fact, that was like something else. We just kind of stole it. Kind of like tea, I suppose. We just imported that, didn't we? But yeah, double-decker buses and red phone booths, definitely. Have you ever been reluctant to watch a show, but then surprised by how well you liked it? I wouldn't say reluctant with like Once Upon a Time, but I was surprised at how much I enjoyed the pilot. I didn't think I was going to like it just like as much as I did. But yeah, I have got a few suggestions where I'm like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like my kind of thing. I never got into The Walking Dead, but I hope you enjoy the new season. What did you think of the last one overall? Season 9 was stunning. I absolutely loved Season 9. Their best season in quite a while. And that helped with the new showrunner. I think she's really turned the show around. And it's back to its best, I think. The best thing... oh my god, I'm dying. The best thing about being in Britain is melting cheese on the gas grill and emptying a box of baked beans over it. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I can smell the heart attack. Favourite episode of a US show set in England? I need to think of US shows with episodes set in England. All I can think of is the Friends episodes in London. I don't know if any other shows have done like English. I'm not sure. I'd have to say that because it's the only one I can think of. I can never get into The Walking Dead because I don't like zombies. I mean, that's a pretty big obstacle with The Walking Dead, so that's fair enough. I mean, people in the show don't like the zombies much either, if that's any help. I can tell you I'm not liking The Walking Dead 2 seasons big bad formula. But I heard they're doing a musical episode. Yeah, it's in development, apparently. They said, well, that's what they're reporting. The news articles are reporting, oh, Walking Dead musical episode's in development. Then you actually read the articles, and the guy says, oh, we've talked about it. So they haven't actually confirmed that one's happening. But that's just news outlets for you, isn't it? But if they do that, I'd be like, what the hell are you doing? But then again, you know, we had Beth singing and stuff, and we had a bit of singing in Fear the Walking Dead last season, so maybe it's not that bizarre. Did you have fun building the governor's room? I did. I really liked, Alan sent me like this diorama kind of thing of the governor's room from Walking Dead. And it had like a light up kind of thing with all like the heads and the art. It was very, very cool. I had a lot of fun with that, yes. Very, very satisfying. Lucy followed the show even though I don't watch it. Who was season 9's big bads? The Whisperers, the big bads. and I absolutely adore them. They really, really creep me out. You tried the Walking Dead computer game. I've never seen the TV show, but I have finished all 4 seasons of the game. I haven't actually. That was something I was considering to do for like some videos, maybe playing through the Telltale Walking Dead stuff, any Telltale stuff really, like Life is Strange and things like that. Musical episodes are either very good or depressingly bad. Be back later if the stream's still going. My cat is demanding laps and attention from me. Thank you for doing the Exodus reaction for me, but know how you're stressful when it's done. Feel better. Thank you, Claire. I'm probably not going to stay too long, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, White the Whisperers, actually a cool idea. Yeah, they really did a good job with them so far. I'm very excited to see just how much they're going to drive things insane. Yeah, kind of went crazy with them in the last season. We lost quite a few people to the Whisperers. Hey Liam, how are you feeling? Better than I was, still not 100%, but thank you, bored now. Life is Strange is not Telltale, but it's very good. Yeah, I know, I was just kind of adding it into like things I was going to do. Filled with references to Buffy, the man's name Joyce, the buddy's name Chase, etc. Oh, that's kind of funny. The Whisperers, big bad for season 9 and 10, just like Negan in season 7 and 8, too long for me. I didn't mind that really. I think Negan was an interesting enough character to really carry this couple of seasons. I think it was just a shame that season 8 maybe wasn't the best, and that kind of affected people's views on that whole thing. Fingers crossed 5k by the end of the year. Yeah, I hope so. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I average about 190 subscribers every 2 weeks, I think, new ones. So we should get there, but we'll have to wait and see. Who knows, I might lose those subscribers before we know it. Okay, back to work now. Cheers from Texas. Thank you, Marcus. I agree, if anyone's going to be a big bad for 2 seasons, it's Negan. Yeah, I really like Negan. My cinnamon roll, indeed, it is I. Did I miss any? Don't know. Buffy movie and Buffy and Ed pilot when I find time. So I can guarantee when I actually do them, people will be saying, this is fun, but couldn't you have just carried on with Buffy instead? And I'll be like, okay, I'll just never do anything like that ever again, and it makes me sad. So I'll get around to it eventually. Buffy movie has been requested on Patreon, so I will be doing that very, very soon. And Ed pilot will probably be after I finish the show, to be honest. So any shows you're interested in reacting to in the future? Maybe The Boys, which Jessica says started today, so check that out. Peaky Blinders I'm very intrigued by as well. But again, that's going to be way off in the future. Gotta go. Hope you feel better soon. As always, look forward to reactions when you're well again. See you soon. Thank you, Holly. Is your dad a big Marvel fan now? I think so, yeah. Definitely converted him, I think, a bit. I mean, he's never, like, not a fan. He did, you know, he watched, like, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films at the cinema and stuff like that, and he's seen the odd MCU film with me at the cinema before. But I think he was quite interested in just watching all the MCU ones, so we've been going through them. We finished Civil War last night. He seemed to quite enjoy that one particularly. So, yeah. I think he's quite into it now. And he really likes Joker as well, so we're getting him into all the comic book stuff. Have you seen Robin Hood Men in Tights? I believe I have, I think. I've seen quite a few Robin Hood things. Well, now you've warned us people will say that, we can crush those people in the comment section. Crush them all. The Boys is by the same comic creator and showrunner as Preacher, which is a very wild show. I had heard that was kind of crazy. I think that finished recently, didn't it, Preacher? Congratulations on graduating, by the way. Thank you very much. Have you seen an episode of Supergirl? I've seen a few. Honestly, I can never get into it, really. It just wasn't my thing, so I kind of left it alone. I watched the crossover episodes and stuff like that, but it's just not kind of my thing. In a similar way to Legends of Tomorrow for me, honestly. That got a bit too silly for me. I was just like, I'm out. Have you heard of Sci-Fi's Eureka, Hallmark's The 10th Kingdom, or TNT's Babylon 5? I've heard of The 10th Kingdom and Babylon 5, but not the first one. Is there any chance you react to the Vampire Diaries and or Grimm at some point? Well, I've already seen Grimm, so definitely not that one. Vampire Diaries, who knows? Martin Scorsese recently said he doesn't consider Marvel movies as true cinema film. Why is he wrong? I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, he can like and dislike whatever the hell he wants. It doesn't really change my life. So maybe it's good that people have different opinions. I don't know. I mean, you know, I personally disagree with him, but it's his life. Or hell, Bebo. Oh my god, Bebo. Hey there, everybody. Hey, Liam. Can you be closer to the microphone or turn up the volume or something? I've got mine cranked and it's still very hard to hear you. I really don't know what I can do about that. I'm sorry. I can lean a bit closer, but I have to wait and see. Hopefully it will improve somehow, but I'm not quite sure. But yes. Legends of Tomorrow got better the sillier it got to me. Yeah, I can see why people like enjoyed it a bit more when it got a bit silly, but for me, it crossed the line of silliness for my taste, so I just kind of like, nah. Same with Thor Ragnarok, honestly. That's why I'm not a big fan of that film. And I get a lot of hate for that, but never mind, it's my opinion. Are you doing auditions yet? Not really, because, you know, agents and stuff, it costs money, and I do not have that. Not happy with what they did with Supergirl on the CW. They just made her a female Clark Kent when she's so different and more interesting in the comics. Now, I don't know a lot about Supergirl as a character, so that kind of stuff probably wouldn't bother me if I was quite ignorant to the source material, but still. Did you ever finish watching a long TV show and were left with a gaping hole in your soul? I binged How I Met Your Mother in like 2 weeks, because I'd never seen that, and then I binged all 9 seasons. And then I was like, well, now what? So probably that. Volume levels are fine, okay. It must just be different for different things. Eureka, US Marshal stumbles on town as scientists with funny accidents related to experiments. Has a scientist from T2. Okay, sounds pretty interesting. Oh, shut up, Martin. Sound like Sonia from EastEnders. My cat just actively sat up just so she could face away from me and sit back down to go to sleep. There are so many shows today that you could spend all your days in front of TV and still wouldn't be caught up. Yeah, literally. It's like, you know, you're never going to see every movie in the world. There's already like way too many of those. You're never going to be able to read every single book you'd want to as well. And it's kind of disturbing when you think about it that way, but you know what? You know, I'll probably go my entire life and die and I'll never watch that one TV show that might have been like the best thing for me, and I'll just never see it because there's just so many different things out there, which is kind of insane, really. Have you seen Warehouse 13? I have not, no. Losing the Buffy Angel universe left a hole in my soul. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. So let's keep that going for a bit longer. Have you seen the Good Omens miniseries? I have not, no. I've heard very good things though. I do like David Tennant and Martin Sheen, so I'll definitely get around to it. Angel Reunion happened at New York Comic Con this weekend. Stay away, spoilers. Yeah, I just stay away from that kind of stuff. Kind of like, I think that they did like a magazine interview or something recently for 20 years. Just, it's kind of easy to stay away when you know what's happening. With all the reaction channels, a single 1 hour episode is about 7 hours of watching, basically. Especially when the episode buffers, like I get quite often, which is very frustrating. But yeah, it is hard to kind of keep up with pace and stuff like that when it takes like 4 or 5 hours to get one reaction out for one episode. then your glasses break and it's the end of the world and you can't read anything. Oh, I can't even. Ugh, can't imagine it. Have you got back into Rick and Morty? Not recently, no. I know it's coming back soon, isn't it, for like 5 episodes or something, for season 4. But honestly, I'm not sure it's for me, if I'm honest. I'll probably try and at least finish off season 1, get my thoughts then. But I don't know. I feel like it got way too hyped for me, and it just didn't really meet those expectations. But still, it had some pretty good episodes that I enjoyed. I think the characters themselves are a lot of fun. When you're ready for new shows, I'd like you to consider La Casa de Papel, translated as Money Heist, the most watched non-English language show on Netflix. Okay, I will get to that in 2025. I was talking about for the viewers. First episode of Flash required me to watch about. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Well, I suppose it works both ways then. If you watch reactions and also watch reaction and edit, so it goes both ways, I guess. Have you seen BoJack Horseman? No, I have not. No. I so want to see you react to some great animated shows like Avatar, Last Airbender, Voltron, Legendary Defender, or Young Justice. Yeah, a lot of like animated stuff isn't for me normally, but I am very, very interested in Young Justice. Non-English show, I'd suggest Taiwanese called Mars 2026. Okay. I'd probably have to watch like most of these in my own time if I was going to, but although I don't really have my own time because I'm filming reactions or trying not to die from illness. Avatar: The Last Airbender is a fantastic cartoon. I feel like I caught the odd episode like back in the day when it like aired on like Nickelodeon or whatever it was, Disney XD, something like that. But yeah, I couldn't really recall anything from it. If any animated series are to be suggested, it's Gargoyles. Gargoyles! Is it called Gargoyles? Is it just called Gargoyles? Or is it just one Gargoyles? Are just really enthusiastic about it? Gargoyles is a really hard word to say, isn't it? Gargoyles. Man, I'm ill. Leave me alone. I'd really like Flash's powers to watch TV shows and for books. Yeah, that would be fantastic, actually. I would very much like that. You just made me feel old. Gargoyles was amazing. You make me feel so young. Not rushing you for new shows, sweetie. I want to make that clear. Your life comes first. I know, I'm just messing around. But honestly, realistically, it's going to be well over a year before I even start anything new, honestly. I mean, in a year, I still might not even be done with Buffy yet. We'll have to wait and see. Best part of Gargoyles is every Star Trek character you can blatantly hear. Gargoyles. Every time I read that now, I'm never going to look at the word gargoyles the same. Gargoyles. What's the story behind the last person who was banned from your channel? I don't think I've ever banned anyone from my channel. I accidentally banned Richie once, which I didn't mean to do, but I think I undid that. He still comments on stuff, so I imagine he has access again. That was during a live stream. I accidentally banned him, I think, because I had very sweaty hands on the screen and was going. But yeah, I've never actively banned anyone, I don't think. Maybe I did. Oh no, I did recently. On my what was it called? Mario Warfare reactions. I got a lot of hate from one random woman on there. She was like, "You stink. Speak louder." And I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" Bye. And she's been really, really horrible. So I banned her. Bye, bitch. I was going to suggest Studio Ghibli films, but then I realised you don't do movie reactions. I do on Patreon. But yeah, you have to be on the $10 tier to do that. I'm good with just Buffy till the universe ends. Then I find something on your channel like I did ASR. People were hitting on Liam. That's true. I did get quite uncomfortable with one person like lying. Is it as hard for you to say gargoyles as it is for Benedict Cumberbatch to say penguin? That's so funny, and that is the funniest thing. I'm surprised you didn't ban me yet. He's done a couple of movie reactions, like Firefly, which is my favourite React video ever. Oh, thank you. Yes, Serenic's a great film. I love that. Connor bought me like a steelbook version of that for my birthday, like last year, I think. Maybe the year before. 5k subs and only one ban. That's really good. Yeah. I mean, I get like mean comments all the time, but I don't really ban them. I enjoy like just not giving them anything back. I find that quite satisfying, and yeah. Have you seen an episode of UK Show Misfits? I've seen Misfits, yes. It's fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Congrats on almost reaching 5k. Thank you. I totally have a crush on Liam, but I gave it to myself. Congratulations, you played yourself. We all know you mean Liam Cass. Yeah, true. Agreed, children say mean things for attention, best to ignore. Exactly, just don't give it to them. Yeah. Troll the trolls, you know? I just feel bad for them, really. But there we are. What can you do? I got hate for Dollhouse when I released them all in one day for season 1. It was like, this is stupid. Why didn't you just release like one a day or one a week? It was like, just watch one a day or one a week then. I'm not forcing you to watch them all now. Like, what a weird complaint. Any Halloween costumes ideas yet, or parties? I don't know yet. I haven't been invited to any parties, so I might not even have a costume this year. I'll have to wait and see. I only had a costume the last couple of years because obviously I was at uni, so there's Halloween parties all over the shop. But before uni, I hadn't done Halloween for a very long time anyway. Had to Google Liam Catson. Subscribe to Liam Catson. He's wonderful. Are you one of those people who have to take a shower every day? What's the longest you'll go without taking a shower? Not every day, no. But looking after yourself, I approve of greatly. And when I'm ill, I'm just like, I don't care. Just, ugh. Although I did have a bath the other day because I was feeling really, really bad. And yeah, I don't tend to do that. I just tend to have a shower. But yes, Liam Catson's another reactor who's very, very good and been doing this much longer than me. So you should check him out. He recently, well, not recently started Buffy now, that was a couple of months ago. But he's doing that, and he did Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff like that. What degree did you get? I got theatre and performance. Actually, hang on. There we go. Bachelor of Arts with first class honours. There we are. That's my degree. A bit of paper. 3 years of stress. Bastard is shit. I have to. Oily skin. I'll break out like mad if I skip a day. Yeah, I get quite oily skin as well. And no matter what the weather, I like sweat. My hands are always sweaty. It's really annoying. And oh well, just another of 100 things to be self-conscious about. But you know what? What can you do? Lovely reactions, especially Angel, Buffy, Lost and Once Upon a Time. I do Lost reactions. Have you ever watched Charmed, the original? I did, yes. Me and my sister, I think, watched Charmed back in the day. How are you feeling? Any better yet? Better than I was, still not 100%. But thank you for your concern. I have horribly sensitive, pale British skin, and now I live in Africa where the sun hates me. Oh wow, that's cool. Catson is great, I agree. Tell us an embarrassing story. When was the last time you crapped your pants? I don't know. Have I ever? Well, when I was a baby, I imagine. I don't know. Embarrassing story. I was going to college one day and I had like this big folder with like my coursework in because it was due that day. So I was running a bit late because I was getting that ready and sorted and stuff like that, and I had to get the bus to college. But luckily the bus stop's literally right outside my house. So I was like walking out and then I saw that the bus was already there, so I was kind of panicking a bit and like rushing over there. But I saw the driver and he kind of indicated to me that he was going to wait for me, so I was like, thanks man. So I just started walking normally then. But then I didn't see a very muddy patch, so I slipped, fell into a muddy puddle, caked in mud and water, and it was horrendous. And I just saw the driver just look at me like this, and the doors just suddenly closed, and this bus full of laughing people just drove on by, and I wanted to cry. It was horrendous. Still got to college on time though, so that's what's important. I fell off once upon a time somewhere in season 4, I think. I should use reactions to refresh my memory so I can pick it back up. Yeah, I think that is a pretty good way of catching up on shows with reactions. You'll see most of the important parts, won't you? You watched the original Charmed. What about the reboot? I have not seen anything of the reboot, actually. Someone can imagine Twin Peaks reactions. Yeah. I'd be interested in watching that. I feel like they got blocked quite easily. I know Seska Says had to give up on Twin Peaks, I think, when they did like the Return series thing, because it kept getting blocked. Charmed reboot was so disappointing. Oh dear, that's not good. That's an awesome, embarrassing story. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I didn't at the time. Looking back, it's very funny, but I was mortified at the time. It was horrendous, just the absolute worst. Luckily, my coursework was like sealed in like this big like plastic wallet thing, so that didn't get destroyed by the water or anything. Otherwise, I would have been late because I have to like print that all off again, and it was like these big A3 sheets of paper, and I had to like write and print things out on smaller bits of paper, cut them off and like stick it all on this big A3 sheet. And I had like 10 of those in this folder. And normally I would just carry them with me normally, but that one day I put them in a folder, and it's like the gods knew. But yeah. Twin Peaks of Return was excellent in my opinion. I did hear very good things about it. What show keeps getting recommended to you which you unequivocally know you'll never watch? I'd never say never to many things. A lot of like animes and stuff, probably anime to be honest, it just does not interest me in the slightest. So I'd be like, that's nice. Or of course when people just don't know that I have already seen things, and I get that quite often as well. When was the last time you got really mad apart from right now? Willow is not a cinnamon roll. Oh, I'm going to ban someone. There we go. Here's my new story of banning someone. I joke. I know you're joking. Last time I got really mad. Probably shouldn't get into that because it's very personal. I don't know. And my faculty is called the Faculty of Arts, but you can study almost every subject there except arts. Well, that's an interesting decision for a name then, isn't it? Highly recommend the series The Boys, not to react to, but just watch, a marvel at some quality TV. I've heard very good things. Alison Hannigan will forever be a cinnamon roll, I agree. Why did you decide to be a YouTube reactor? I was just in a pretty bad place at the time, and I wanted to kind of take my mind off things. And I'd recently gotten into like reaction channels like Blind Maven Seska Says. I think one of the very first reactions I ever watched was Seska Says' Journey's End reaction. And I thought, well, maybe I could try doing something like that. And then it just exploded, basically. Who would win between the Daleks and the Weeping Angels? I don't know. I mean, I would say like the Daleks, because the Weeping Angels might think that their Ice Stalk is like actually looking at them, so they'll just stay frozen, and then the Daleks can just do whatever the hell they want to them. Although then they wouldn't be able to properly kill them, because like the Daleks' like true eye really is in the mutant creature inside, and maybe the Weeping Angels wouldn't know that. I don't know. It would be an interesting thing to see. But then again, I'm not sure I want to see like famous Doctor Who enemies, face each other again, because I'm a big Cyberman fan. So Doomsday was just depressing at how weak they made the Cybermen. You're missing out on BoJack, my friend. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty funny. The Angels, they only have to touch them and they'd be gone. Well, that's true. Or would that just send like the casing away and leave the mutants, or would it not work because they're not actually touching the mutants themselves? It's weird and questions no one needs answering, I suppose. Okay, totally cliche geek question. Favorite Marvel hero and favorite DC hero? Marvel, Spider-Man, DC, Batman, I would suppose. It'd be different if like my favorite Marvel and DC characters, but those are my favorite like heroes, I'd say, for both of them. Angel question. Now that he has his own show, do you ship him with someone? Do you see love in his future? I don't know. I imagine they will pair him with someone else eventually. They can't just be hung up on Buffy for like 5 seasons, can they? But I'm not sure. I imagine it's going to happen, and I imagine I will enjoy the pairing, but I'll have to wait and see. I mean, Buffy and Angel was such a big pairing, and it took me a while to even get on board with that, so who knows? But currently, I don't ship him with anyone, because I don't really know. Are you looking forward to Sunday's episode of Walking Dead? Always. Yes, I'm loving the show. Favourite childhood film? Oh my goodness. The very first film I watched at the cinema was Barney and the Egg, and apparently I was obsessed with that. But childhood, in terms of like Christmas, The Grinch was always one of my favourites when I was little. Still is one of my favourites, let's be honest. But I don't know if I had I don't know if I can even remember having like a favourite childhood film. Have you seen Joker yet? Yes, I've seen it twice, and I loved it. I love it when Angel dates Forrest. If Forrest ever comes back, I'm stopping reactions. That's it, I'll be done. First film I ever saw was Space Jam. Can't stay because it's 4:30 AM and I need sleep, but hi from Australia. Well, that's fair enough, thank you. Thank you for stopping by anyway. Oh my god, how's it been an hour and 20 minutes already? Well, nearly an hour and 20 minutes. I think I started a couple of minutes after I intended to, but still. Have you seen the 1989 Batman? I have, yes. I've seen all the Batman films. Even Batman the movie with Adam West. Yeah. Well, I got really big into Batman when I was little, and me and my mum went to Woolworths. This is how old this story is, when Woolworths was about, if people know what that was. And we bought every single one that had come out at the time on DVD, and I watched them then. So yeah, I have a lot of fondness for the Batman films. I've got to go. Bye, Liam. Feel better. Thank you, Alan. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, I have very fond memories of watching the Batman films, actually. Although Batman Returns, I shouldn't have watched that young, I don't think, because that terrified me. When Penguin bites that guy's nose, I don't know why that particular scene, but oh my god, he terrified me. His shark creep, that's great. Oh my god, shark, yeah. Oh, Batman. Favourite Spider-Man villain? I mean, it's the go-to choice, isn't it? But I really like Green Goblin. I think a lot of it comes from the fact that my favourite colour is green. But I do love Green Goblin. But if not that, Mysterio's always been one of my favourites. Probably Scorpion, if I don't want to go for the classic Green Goblin choice. I'd say Scorpion. Again, an all-green character, but there's a theme here. How do you feel about the casting of the new Batman? I'm on board with it, honestly. I think he's going to do a pretty good job. So when Ben Affleck got cast, I was like, you know what, he could do really well, I think. And then everyone hated him. I was like, ooh. So maybe I should just keep my opinions to myself. Although I think Ben Affleck was fantastic. So what do I know? Which new series are you excited for on Disney Plus? I can't believe they're making a Moon Knight show. Cool. I'm excited for Moon Knight. I'm also excited for She-Hulk because I really liked her in the Hulk cartoon when I watched that when I was little. I think they're doing a Miss Marvel one, aren't they? I'm looking forward to Loki as well. WandaVision, I have my doubts on. I don't know. That might be going into like Legends of Tomorrow weirdness territory that I might not be okay with. And I think WandaVision's a stupid name, if I'm honest. But there we are. WandaVision. Hello, my awkward fiction, and hello, Leslie. I'm feeling a bit better. Still not 100%, but thank you. In every show you're reacting to right now, which two people that have nothing romantic already you could ship together? I mean, we'll be here all day if I do every show. I don't know, because I always tend to only ship couples that have like romantic connections right from the off, or I feel like they could one day. It's very, very rare I'll like ship couples that don't actually get together. I think the only exception to that rule has kind of been Jasper and Ortega in The 100. And even then, they still kissed. So I don't know. Batman Returns is great. A good part of that is Catwoman. Yes, it's a fantastic film. Now I'm older and I can rewatch it without turning away. It's fantastic. I really like the old Batman film. I even enjoy the Joel Schumacher ones. I know they're not the best. I know they're pretty rubbish, but there's just something about them I find quite endearing. Hi from Sweden. Gonna lurk a little. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you very much. Is that the sitcom show? What show is that? Silliest dream ships you've had? Me and Willow. I don't know. Have you seen Loki's logo? I hope they change it. I feel like I have. Hang on, let's Google it. I feel like I liked it though, but I don't know. Logos don't really bother me as long as the show's good. The logo can be as shit as it needs to, I suppose. Loki logo. Oh, there's like 700 different logos. I think that's what I'm going for. Although, I don't think that... Is that the official one? Or maybe I liked like a earlier design then. Because if that's the current one, then every font looks like a different kind of... different thing in different colour. Or maybe I'm not that keen on it, but there we are. Really hoping this new era of the MCU introduces Young Justice. I want Wiccan and Hulkling on the big screen so bad. Oh, Young Avengers, not Young Justice. I got a bit confused then. I was like, I wouldn't hold out much hope for Young Justice showing up in the MCU. But yeah, I'd like to see Hulkling actually. That'd be really cool. I thought Marvel needs to do a series based on Tomb of Dracula. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. I never listen to the whining about casting. Half the time they actually do a fine job. Exactly, yeah. Ah, yeah, WandaVision is a sitcom show, yeah. It's been pitched as like a romantic comedy, hasn't it? That's what they've said it's going to be. But I don't know. Are you going to watch Watchmen on HBO Max? Potentially, yeah. I'm interested in it. I think it looks pretty cool. I ship you and Willow, both Willows. Both Willows at the same time. Favourite Marvel characters besides Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor and Hawkeye? Spider-Man. Maybe I just list off all the villains. I really like Black Panther as well. Captain Marvel. Probably those. I mean, I could be all day trying to think of some, but you and Willow would be adorable. I agree. I strongly, strongly agree. Fave Batman movie. Popular choice, I suppose, but I think probably The Dark Knight. I really, really love that one. I mean, that's one of my favourite movies of all time, not just a Batman movie, but yeah. But I do also really like the 1989 Batman. Who is your favourite duo out of all the shows you react to and why? Favourite duo? I mean, Jasper and Monty were great. Emma and Henry and Once Upon a Time, of course. Daryl and Connor on The Walking Dead. Those are probably my top picks. What are the shows? It's not really like with Buffy and Angel. It's not really like duos particularly, because I like the whole team being together. Although I do like Wesley and Cordelia when they have like their little spats. If Widow had stayed with Oz, would you ship with them in the threesome? Why not? It's 2019. Moffat and Co are doing a modern Dracula series. They are, yes. I'm kind of excited for that. Yeah, that's the logo. I think one of the fans made their own version. It was 100 times better. I think it might have been the fan one that I saw and really liked. Because, yeah, that... Not the best, but again, as long as the show's good, I guess it's fine. You're giving me fanfic ideas. Well, if you write those fanfics, do not send them my way. Thank you, sir, to you. Hello, Marlon. Favourite villain? Joker, for sure. He's my second favourite fictional character of all time. But also Peter Pan and Once Upon a Time was phenomenal. Considering Widow's married to Wesley, it's really easy to see her with Liam. Very good point. Clearly we're meant to be. Now I'm wondering how HBO Now, HBO Go and HBO Max will work in the UK. Which is the one you don't have over there, HBO Now or Go? I don't think we have any, because like Game of Thrones and stuff, like any HBO shows we normally get on Sky Atlantic. So I'm not sure we even have HBO over here. Maybe I'm wrong, but most HBO shows are on Sky in the UK. Are you saying Liam and Wesley are similar? I've been told that, yes. Initially I was the love child of Xander and Oz, but once Wesley got introduced, I get a lot of, "You are Wesley," which I guess is fine. If you could revive one character in all shows you react to, who would it be? Glenn on Walking Dead. The person who left us on the 100 recently that I reacted to. Yeah, probably those. Beth on The Walking Dead, my favourite. I really liked Beth as well. I thought she was really, really nice. Did you ever get into True Blood on HBO? I've never seen it, no. Speaking of HBO, I'm so excited for His Dark Materials. Oh, me too. I cannot wait. We're getting that on BBC One, I think, in the UK. So obviously I think they did it in collaboration with HBO. Yeah, I'm so excited for that. I love those books so much. I actually have an alethiometer toy in my room somewhere from when that Golden Compass movie came out, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I'm very, very hyped for that, indeed. Jealous. You should be. Jealous of my alethiometer toy, my plastic alethiometer from Toys R Us. I got for like 15 quid or whatever it was. Well, I say I got, my nan bought it for me. Mr. Robot, ever watch that show? No, I have been meaning to though, because I think the acting is very good. I liked the movie, but I've never read the book. The books are really fantastic. They are very, very good. Was the movie far off? I think they changed quite a few things, yeah. But it's been so long since I've seen the movie, I could not tell you. I think I read the books after the movie anyway, so I couldn't really remember what they did. I mean, the fact that it was called The Golden Compass was kind of weird, because the first book was called Northern Lights, but still. Yeah. I liked Ian McKellen as Uric, but I can't remember a lot of it, to be honest. I know my sister auditioned for it. But outside of that, can't really remember much of the process of watching that film. Why do you think younger audiences choose to watch the latest Netflix show instead of going back and watching older acclaimed series? Definitely not you, because you're watching Buffy. I don't know, I suppose just an off-the-time kind of thing, isn't it? People be like, oh, silent movies, like even like some older people would be like, oh, I don't want to watch a silent movie. So I'm sure there are lots of people in like the next generations up from us, you know, the older generations, who would like be detested and disgusted by some of the films and stuff from, you know, even further back in their day. So I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't really get the hype of like the new Netflix movies and stuff like that. I mean, how many Noah Centineo films do you need? You know, I don't know. Before the 7th Harry Potter book came out, I saw a list published of the characters least likely to die. Dobby was number 1. Ooh, that hurts. Which characters across your shows do you think is most and least likely to die? Oh, my goodness. Least likely to die on the 100, I would say Clark. If they're going to kill her, I think it'd be the very, very last episode. Most likely to die on the 100. Probably one of the adults. I want to say Jaha because I don't like him. Or I want to say Echo because I don't like her. Once upon a time, they don't really kill anyone, so I don't know. But least likely to die, probably Emma. Most likely, I could technically say Gold because he's currently dead, but I think he's going to come back. I don't know really. Other shows. I mean, can you kill Buffy on Buffy the Vampire Slayer? I mean, you could, but it wouldn't be permanent. And then most likely to die on Buffy. Any old vampire really. I feel like Spike could die. Even Giles. I feel like they could kill Giles. I mean, I'd be very annoyed if they did. Maybe some of the newer characters as well, like Anya and Tara. I hope they don't. But yeah, those would be some of my picks. Oh my goodness. This may seem an odd question, but what's the oldest movie or TV show you've watched? I have no idea. I don't think I've seen anything earlier than like the 70s or anything, if I'm honest. I wouldn't know. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Have you heard of the show Mr. In Between? I think I have. But I haven't seen it. You copy and paste yourself on a picture of Willow. Next day the headline would be Alison Hannigan left her husband for Liam YouTube reactor. Well, one can dream. Watched it when I was a kid. I liked the idea of the animals, daemons. At the time I didn't know it was based on a book. Yeah, I like the kind of demon kind of connection in Northern Lights, etc. Silent movies, not that far back, bro. Yeah, but, well, for my generation they are. That's kind of the point. Any plans on getting your own house or apartment in the near future? I don't think I'll ever be able to afford to own my own house or get my own house. An apartment, probably. I'd definitely have to rent a flat at some point. I mean, my dad is planning on moving away from Swindon very, very soon. Will I go with him? I don't know. If not, then I'll definitely be getting my own place. So next year, I imagine I'll definitely be getting my own apartment soon. Nude has not always been good, exactly. Nice glasses. Thank you, Grant. I definitely need to get new ones, but still, they're very, very loose now. I feel like they're going to break. I'll be your roommate. Thank you. I am kind of looking forward to having my own place though, because I could just record whenever I wanted to. Because normally I can only ever really record when Dad's not here. So I get quite self-conscious about that kind of thing. unless it's a show that we both watch. Like, I still recorded Game of Thrones even though he was sat next to me and stuff like that. But, you know, what do you look like without your glasses? You'll have to find the live stream where I take them off, because I don't want to do it now. If you do move, we need to get an online moving party. Did someone say moving vlog? Yeah. Oldest movie I love is Meet Me in St. Louis, or Lewis. The musical, arsenic, and old lace thriller comedy. I have heard of that. Tell us how bad you are at sports. Very. I'm not too bad at hockey, and squash and tennis. Anything else, I suck. Are you a fan of Mr. Bean? I love Mr. Bean. I have all the videos of like the classic run and stuff. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll be right back. I loved Mr. Bean so much, I had my nan knit me my own version of his teddy. I've had that for years, and she died in 2016, so ever since then I've had it on my desk, just to keep my nan with me. So yeah, big fan of Mr. Bean. Do you plan on want to get a pet if you get your own place? What kind? I don't know. I'd probably like to, but I'm not sure I trust myself, to be honest. But there we are. I mean, one day I would like to get a dog, just to see what that's like. But I also love cats, so ideally I'd like a dog and a cat that would like get along. But do you like watching sports? On TV, no. If I'm actually there, like if I'm actually watching a football match there, I'll enjoy it and get into it, even if I'm not like a big football fan, which I'm not. But on TV, I'm just like not interested. What about Blackadder? Yes, I love Blackadder. Rowan Atkinson's just fantastic. Liam, you're still streaming. I know, I had to go and get the bear. As if you couldn't get even more of a cinnamon roll. Yeah, wholesome. I remember when I first got him, we went to McDonald's like straight after we left my nan's house, and I insisted he have his own seat, so there we are. Kitty Fantastico, Puppy Fabulosa. Sounds like lyrics from Bop to the Top from High School Musical, isn't it? Puppy Fabulosa. Blackadder is so good, it really is. I have to go, it was nice to chat with you guys. Get well soon, Liam. Thank you very much, thanks for stopping by. I remember feeling so bad for the owner of the three-wheeled car when I was a kid. I know, that poor guy. And it's the same in the cartoon, the animated series as well. You could always foster dogs to see how you'd fare. Yeah, I probably would like foster or get a rescue pet. If I was going to get a pet, I'd probably adopt and not just like get a newborn or anything, because lots of people need to get more adopted pets, don't they? I still have my teddy from when I was 9. I'm 43 now. Well, you know, you've done a very good job of keeping that safe then. I have an American Akita. It is such a huge dog. Big boy. One big boy. Or girl, I suppose, but people just say boy, don't they? Okay, I think we're going to wrap this up at about 7ish, so like another 20 minutes maybe. See where we go, but that's going to be the plan. We're going to do some dinner after this. But yeah. Oh, my cat's gone. Where did she go? She must have rushed off and went upstairs. Okay, never mind. See, I'm so good with animals. I know where my cat is. Not all dogs are good boys, some are good girls. Exactly, yeah. 5k subs, nearly. We're getting close. Very close. I don't like now, YouTube did an update and it like rounds up the number of subscribers you have on like your main page. It's really annoying. So like it might say 5k subs on like my main page, when in reality I can click here and it says 4,988. So I'm like, come on YouTube. I don't get why they needed to change that. If it ain't broke. You plan on finishing at 7, please not for No, I don't watch soaps. Actually not a good job taking care of the teddy. It passed through the hands of several of my family children, including my son. Oh, right. Well, I suppose it's good taking care of her legacy, if nothing else. All dogs do go to heaven, indeed. My grandmother loves Emmerdale. Yeah. My family used to be quite big on EastEnders. I mean, my dad still loves EastEnders and watches it, but I only ever watch it when he's watching it. I don't actively seek it out. My nan used to love Neighbours. Lots of lovely get better, kisses to everybody in case you suddenly cut. Not for a little while, not for like 15 or so minutes. Which member of the Beatles do you most identify with? Probably George, because he's the one most people list last and forget about. Coronation Street was the best of the soaps. Yeah, soap wars, isn't that crazy? All we do is copy each other's storylines anyway, right? Have I got any new comments on my videos? No. That's fine. It's getting quite dark now. How long have we been going for? 98 minutes, blimey. Do you play Pokemon or plan on buying the new game? I probably will buy one of the new ones, but it's only recently I've gotten into like buying the main Pokemon games. I always like the cartoons and stuff like that, but I just never got round or had any of the devices to play the older games. But yeah, I do play Pokemon nowadays. Like Let's Go Pikachu, I think, was the one I got for the Switch. Still haven't decided though on which one, Sword or Shield, which one I'm going to get yet, but we'll have to wait and see. What's your biggest controversial, unpopular opinion about a show that you react to? I like Riley on Buffy, that's probably the biggest thing. My goodness, he gets a lot of hate, bless him. Liam, are you a gentleman of leisure like Giles then? Well, let's not get into that, shall we? The more you watch Buffy, the more you're going to see how many of the storylines from that got copied. Oh, I know, I've already started to see that. I'm like, oh, come on. I really want to get Pokemon Sword or Shield, but I don't have the money for the Switch. Yeah, I only got one because it was like a big birthday present I got years ago. But if you ever do get enough to get a Switch, definitely go for it, because it's one of the best things I've ever gotten. Have you seen the trailer for the new TV show Emergence? It reminds me of Stranger Things. I have, yeah, someone tagged me in it the other day. Although that trailer was like uploaded in like May or something, so it's been around for a while. But yeah, it did have like Stranger Things kind of vibes to it. But I think it's only just started recently, hasn't it? No, we have to hate Riley. It's an unspoken rule of Buffy fans. This is why it's an unpopular opinion. Riley hate is unreasoning. Yeah, that is one thing. I know I don't read the comments that much on Buffy things anyway, but ever since he first appeared, a lot of the comments have just been, oh, Riley sucks, Riley's the worst. I'm like, can we talk about the episode, maybe. But oh well. Liking Riley's not a bad thing. Good for you. Thanks for all the great reactions too. Thank you, Todd. What's a storyline from another show that you think was lifted or inspired from Buffy? Oh, what was it? Like Superstar in season 4. I feel like Tortured might have borrowed a bit of that for the Adam episode in season 2, for example. I know there were definitely other ones, but I can't remember off the top of my head. New fandoms go all in for their hate. There's no such thing as mild dislike anymore. That is very true. But never mind. I never realised that I didn't like Riley until I saw Torture Boy's reaction to it. Oh boy. Do all the reactors hate Riley except for me? Riley's just boring compared to Angel, which is probably why people dislike him. Yeah, I feel bad for him. I mean, we're all kind of like average Joes, really. We're all like Riley, and yet people hate him, which is kind of sad. Hush will forever be my favourite episode of Buffy. The gentlemen were so creepy and cool. The gentlemen were fantastic. They're definitely like my favourite one-off baddies on the show. Such a cool design that I really, really liked. I don't hate Riley. Yes! I'm going to make t-shirts and badges, and we're going to form a club for people who don't hate Riley. I mean, for all I know, watch the next episode of Buffy now, and he like stabs Willow in the face and kills him or something. Then I'd hate him. But for now, as it stands anyway, I don't mind Riley. I got a comment the other day actually saying that I'd actually won someone round who hated Riley before, but now they actually don't mind him. So I was like, yes, mission accomplished, which is nice. And popular opinion for me is that I didn't like Angel on Buffy and liked him a lot more on Angel. He's infinitely better on Angel. Much, much better. I was in that into him until he turned evil, to be honest. And then I thought, oh, he's an interesting character now. That's when I stopped going at every Angel scene. My favourite Buffy episode hasn't shown up yet on Liam's channel. Interesting. What's your favourite inspiration you see Joss may have used to make Buffy? I'm not sure. What is the largest plot twist that actually surprised you? Probably the Peter Pan reveal in Once Upon a Time. That kind of blew my mind. I don't know. River Song in Doctor Who, that knocked me for 6. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not sure. These ones, I guess. Doyle, yeah. That wasn't a plot twist, that was just heartbreak. You know what I truly miss on your channel, the Cordelia eye roll? Well, you know what? That's the show's fault for making her likeable, isn't it? And giving her development. What can I say? We got the Forest eye roll for a bit instead. But yeah, that was kind of an iconic moment, I think, of the channel, the Cordelia eye roll. Although I got so much hate for that. It did kind of spoil, I guess, in a way, where Cordelia's character arc was going to go. So I got so much hate when I first started Buffy, to the point where I nearly gave up on it, actually. Why do you hate Cordelia? She's funny. And like, because she's a bitch. Our rats are low. How dare you? What would your autobiography be called? I don't know. It would be a pun for sure. Maybe like duking it out, something like that. I don't know. Have you read the Fables comics? It's very similar to Once Upon a Time. I have not. No. Biggest surprise and plot twist was all of season 8 of Game of Thrones sucking. I wouldn't say all of it sucked. I didn't mind Game of Thrones season 8 at all, to be honest. Hi Liam, really enjoy your videos. Thank you very much. I forget, have you seen all of Lost or not? I haven't seen any of it, but I know how it ends, which isn't ideal. Cordelia's character development has always been the most surprising enjoyment for me. Yeah, I've really liked how far she's kind of come. I miss the Cordelia that I wrote, and I was sad you were spoiled on her. People just can't help themselves. It's just the way of the world, isn't it? Never mind. What can you do? What does big mood exactly mean? Like, I relate to that, basically. So just like someone saying, oh my god, pizza's the best thing, I want to marry pizza, I'd be like, big mood, because I relate. How would you like the story of season 5 of Buffy to play out? I would like Dawn to have actually been Oz in disguise all this time, and he rejoins the main cast. Oz is the key. I don't know. I don't really know what the plot of season 5 is yet entirely, so I'm not sure I can give a proper answer. But yeah, I want them to beat the bad guy, as I always do. How can you know how it ends not having seen any of it? Because it's like one of the most famous controversial endings to a TV show ever, that's why. You know, lots of people still haven't seen Star Wars, but they know the I am your father twist. Same kind of thing, really. Game of Thrones is still a next level TV show, but all of a sudden it's bad now because of a few episodes. People like to hate, don't they? Thanks, I didn't know how to ask the meaning. You're very welcome. How are you spoiled with Cordelia? I missed that. I wasn't like exactly spoiled, it's just people saying, oh, you're going to really like Cordelia. So I was kind of thinking, oh well, she's going to, you know, have like a redemption arc or something then. Best character development I've seen though. I don't know. I mean, Cordelia's definitely up there. I really liked what they did with Jasper's story in the 100. I don't know. Probably those ones that I can think off the top of my head. Fitzsimmons from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., basically any character from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Skye to Daisy in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was great. Yeah. Both Buffy and Angel is all about change and characters moving forward. If you remember that, you can't go wrong. Wait, Vader is Luke's dad? I never said anything about Vader. I just said, I'm your father, Luke. Like I said earlier, it's all or nothing with fans. A few bad episodes and they throw the whole show in the trash. Yeah. I mean, I can understand with it being like the final season, it's not the ending they like, but it's not the ending I like doesn't mean it's bad per se. But you know, I've been disappointed with shows ending before and how they've ended it, and it's kind of tainted my experience of the whole show. But I still regard it as like, for the most part, it's good. But there we are. Some of us never said you were like Cordy. In my case, I just loved her from the beginning. Yeah, it was just... I can see why people might like her from the beginning, but I did not. I really did not, as you probably are aware. My husband and I love your reactions. Cheers from Canada. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Do you follow English football? If so, who do you support? I do not. I don't really follow sports, mainly because I'm shit at them. I've never seen Star Wars, but even I know the line is, no, Luke, I am your father. Yeah, it's like a common misconception, isn't it? Luke, I am your father, I am your father, Luke. There's quite a few lines like that, isn't there, where people just completely misquote them. Never said Game of Thrones sucked, just the majority of Season 8. That's fair enough. I enjoyed the majority of Season 8. Who's your favourite character in Doctor Who? The 11th Doctor, I would say. He's my favourite. I really, really loved him. And another unpopular opinion, Clara's my favourite companion, so there we are. I actually prefer the Moffat era to the Russell T Davies era, which is another unpopular opinion. You'd like the High She shorts, how it should have ended. Yeah, I watched How It Should Have Ended. They're very, very funny. Oh god, it's nearly 7. So yeah, I think I'm going to be wrapping up in a few minutes. If you have any last couple of questions you're desperate to get answers to, feel free. Clara is the best. It's not an unpopular opinion, although preferring Moffat era. It is an unpopular opinion if you see the internet nowadays. Like, she gets a lot of hate. But there we are. Never mind. No, don't go. I'm hungry. I need food. The biggest plot twist was finding out how it should have ended. It's pronounced his, he. Ugh, just say how it should have ended, I guess. It is weird, like, just seeing it spelled out like that, where you're like, how do I pronounce it? Any weekend plans? Hopefully, getting better would be my big weekend plans. What's the doctor's name? Jim the Fish, John Smith, look into my eye. I hope we never find out. The cafe with Superman and Batman are the highlight. Yes, they are. Because I'm Batman. Feel better, thank you, Sadie. Jess is cozying in on the hardest tortured episode for me to watch Adrift. Oh my god, I know. I'm low-key very excited for it, but it's a devastating episode. That scream. Ooh. I'm also I'm very much looking forward to it, and also dreading the season 2 finale from her. Favourite demon character in Angel? Does Boyle count, even though he's only half? I don't know. I'm trying to think of any demon characters now. I mean, the only one I can think of is the singing guy from the latest couple of episodes. So I can't remember any like specific demon characters. So yeah, that host guy, I guess. I love Clara too. Looking forward to more reactions. Thanks for the chat. Must get back to sleep very early in the morning here in Australia. Thank you for stopping by, Todd. What is Mr. Gold's first name? Oh my god, have we never heard like his first name in like human disguise? Whoa, mind blown. Are you planning on recording some reactions or wait until you're better? Hold off as long as you can if you're not feeling well. Yeah, I'm not going to record any reactions until I'm 100% better, because I just don't think there's much point otherwise. I just want to be able to concentrate on stuff. So, like, I'll record like gameplay and stuff like that if I need to, and yeah. Oh, I guess his name's Lorne. Whoopsie. Never mind. I guess we're seeing more of him. That's fine. Liam reacts to documentaries. Maybe. Adds nothing to the plot, no, but I would rather not be spoiled on names. But there we are. Never mind, what can we do? And on that note, I think we're going to end it here. I do have mods, but clearly they're busy and they can't be around all the time. It is what it is, what can you do? Never mind. After React said she wished people hadn't spoiled his name. Oh well. Could be worse. Could have been a bigger spoiler, but still not ideal. But never mind. Thank you so much for sticking by the stream, everyone. Been a lot of fun to kind of battle through this illness, and I haven't really had any coughing fits, which was a nice change. Guys, let's keep it civil in the chat. Yeah, maybe just not do many live streams unless I know I have mods, but never mind. Yeah, just keep it civil in the chat, guys. And thank you so much for sticking by and for your questions. I was only going to do this for like an hour or so, and it's ended up being like 2 hours. Never mind, great stream and title. Yeah, I thought that title very last minute. I was like, I've run out of puns for like live or stuff like that. But yeah, I thought it made me laugh. Never mind. Yeah, but thank you for sticking by the stream, and I will try and get better soon. And when I am, you'll be getting some more reactions when I'm feeling 100%. I do have a Sims coming on the way, because I managed to record that yesterday, because gameplay doesn't take as much concentration as reactions. But yes, we're back in the swing of things very, very soon. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I'm going to try and remember now how to finish this stream. Like this.